And that is all it takes to go live. I'm the 404 guy, 7he404guy, back with some solo multiplayer Minecraft. Before we get into this episode...
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised.
Close enough. Let's take a look-see. Here's Timmy. Come on. Not even going to give it a chance to not work. Here we go. Alright, spawned in at night. Let's take a quick nap. We're back with some solo multiplayer Minecraft. I want to find some melon seeds. Last episode, we found... why is that off? We found an interesting little... I don't know what to call it. Thing. Found an interesting little thing last episode. The, whatchamacallit? Mine shaft. Those typically have what we're looking for. So we're going to go back down into the mine shaft and see if we can't find ourselves some melon seeds, of course. Need to make sure everything's clear out here. Ain't nobody ready to break stuff. I know I got my creeper trap here. Alright. Creeper trap without the creepers. Ah, we're out of food. I knew I was missing something. Alright. Load up on some food. I seriously injured my foot today. I don't know if my toe's gonna be alright. You know when you're walking around and then just, for absolutely no reason, you just plant your foot into the wall? You know, you're walking through a doorway and then you just suddenly plant your foot into the wall for no good reason at all? That's basically what I did. And you're darn right, it hurt. It hurt like hell, and my entire foot swelled up. So I have no idea if it's broken. I can't tell because the swelling is so thorough, but I don't think so, because I can still put weight on it. Might have dislocated a toe or something, I don't know. Hurt like hell. Lots of colorful language coming out of this 404 guy. Where is my wood? Here we go. Let's get ourselves some sticks. So yeah. An injured 404 guy on 404 Island. Oh, I had one. Wait a minute. There's a way to make a shield. I've heard about this. I've heard stories. I've heard legend. We need iron for that, don't we? Nope. I've heard legend that one may make a shield and become invincible. I want to see if this actually does anything. Right? How does this work? This goes in your offhand? Alright, let's see how this does. Not going for the creeper because he's going to blow up the friggin' island, and I can't deal with that. Oh, there was a skelly guy over here. He's gone. Alright, we'll go for the creeper dude. The creepy looking guy. Get him! Okay, that was useless. He did blow up the ground, but he did not blow up me. So perhaps it worked. Whatever it did, though, I would prefer it if I just take the hit and this terrain doesn't get destroyed. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, let's go spelunking. Been an interesting week, aside from my entire foot being swollen up and numb. Getting into final exam times for the for those of us in university. And final exam means difficult schedules. So, in terms of streaming, I can't guarantee next week. Next week is going to be questionable, at best. Where are we here? Alright, so last episode I got the crap scared out of me by some spider. It turned out it wasn't a cave spider. Hello? You can't get me. Look at him. He thinks he's smart. Get some of that XP. Oh, we're at 28. 28 XP for your life. All right, let's take a look-see here. All right, this didn't have anything. So, onwards and outwards, we are looking for melon seeds. Why do I have golden boots? Feather falling? That could be useful. All right. Let's take a look around the corner. Anything. These rails look really good in this texture pack. I'm surprised. What do we got over here? Anything? Okay, we got another turn around that corner. Hello. Why is there a slime ball there? What did you do? He slimed himself. Look at him. Gotcha. All right. Let's block off this route. Get some torches down. I guess those feather falling boots must have come from that zombie. All right, let's take a look-see here. What do we got? What do we do? What do we see? Anything good? Okay, we got a creeper that way. Let's block him off. Go one direction at a time here. I heard a scary-sounding spider. Oh dear. Yeah, this appears to be two. Count them. This appears to be two on top of one another, perhaps. Two mine shafts which have spawned in on top of one another. Okay, one of my toes is bleeding now. Yeah, in addition to smashing my toe into the wall this morning, I actually tripped over one of them as well. So, yeah, it's just good things all around, I guess. Oh boy. Oh, he dropped. Bye-bye. Alright. Okay, that's just a random hand there. That's not menacing at all. Oh, no you don't. Gotcha. Okay, what's... Look at this thing, it's frickin' hovering! Holy crap. Okay, what do we got here? Powered rails. Oh, melon seeds, that's what we came for. We are now good to leave any time. We came for melon seeds. We got melon seeds. Ha! What are you gonna do? You can't walk across that. Look at that. It's a friggin' trap. I love this. I am gonna keep this here. Look at that. He can't get me. What do we got here? More melon seeds, more rails, more everything. Okay, loot. Epic loot. Alright, I'm out. I've got precious cargo that I don't want to lose. So, I should probably be leaving. Doesn't look like there's anything down here. Oh, jeez. Well, thank you so much for hitting me in the ass, buddy. Where is he? I guess there is a hole in the ground. You got me through that? Alright, that's it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I got the melon seeds. We're good. That's all we came here for. That was surprisingly efficient. Which way is the exit? I think it's this way. Alright. Phew. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're almost good. Where's the... Here we go. Alright, and away we go. With free melon seeds. And this gives us an opportunity to make health potions. So that's good in the hood, in the neighborhood. All right. Wait a minute, that didn't work. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so how are we going to plant these melons? Do I have a hoe? There we go. It's ironic, but it's a hole. A hole. Yeah, I guess I can just plant the melons down here or something, eh? A cookie. All right. Look at that. 7 melon seeds. Completely worth it. Just perfect. Oh. And I hit the exact same number. So let's take a look at some of the crap that has gone on in my life in the past week. Aside from studying for exams. That's gonna suck. I've got like 2 major exams on the same day. It always happens. Why does it always have to do that? It's just mean. Mean-spirited. That's useless. You can't enchant a shield? Come on. And I got feather falling boots, which ought to be useful if I could, I don't know, maybe pull the enchantment off of that. I don't think you can do that in Minecraft yet. Getting nighttime. Close to sleep. There's this cheap off-brand Linux distro called, what was that? Popos? Poopos? It's Poop OS. Or Pop OS. What is that even? It's made by System 76, which makes Linux-based laptops and stuff. I once tried buying from one of those cheap off-brand bargain people, those cheap bargain brand laptops. It's running right now as my router, but I mean, all in all, it was a really bad experience, surprisingly. I think Dell also does Linux laptops, which they might be a little bit more experienced in the consumer laptop market. But I bought a Zareason laptop, which I just can't recommend it. Can't recommend it for crap. It just, you know, first of all, they screwed up the order. They sent me the wrong thing. It's like, oh, you wanted a 500 gigabyte hard drive? Well, we sent you 4. Yeah, that's just what we do. I mean, they called it an upgrade. They never told me it was going to happen, and it ended up delaying my laptop experience by a fair few months. So, yeah, I just haven't been able to recommend any open source laptop manufacturers. It's kind of disappointing. I really do like the whole Linux thing, but in the end, it's getting a regular laptop manufacturer and then installing Linux on that ends up being just as good. Oh boy. Okay, we got some more lava up here. That's not what I wanted to do, but it will work. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, this isn't good. Well, looks like we are surrounded by lava. There is no way out. Can I go up? I cannot go up, even. Can I go this way? No, I cannot go this way. Alright. Alright. 2 can play at this game. Let's try going up this way. Looks good. Sort of, in the neighborhood. Let's take a look-see. What do we got? What do we got? Still lava. Still lava, Liz. Love of Va. There's a bunch of people from my research group that were going out for drinks on Friday. I wonder how many of them made it home. Because the place that they were looking at was kind of way out in the middle of nowhere. And I calculated that it would take me until about 4 in the morning to get home if I decided to do that. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Alright, I think we're over the lava. So let's try going this way. See if we can't. Alright, we found the top of the lava pool. So that's where it's topped off. Okay. I believe I have water with me, but it would be kind of useless. Let's do that. this is the end of the lava pool, then I will go right back down to mining. Alright, looks like that's it. What's on this side? Do I have the rest of my mine shaft down here? I should. There it is. Hey, we're pretty close. How close are we? Not very close at all. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty damn close, actually. Let's do that. Alright. Let's get back down to our Diamond level and search for some diamonds. So, basically, from what I gathered from Timmy, this is the last of his server Timmy challenges. After this, he's just going to give me free reign of the server. So we find the 10 diamonds, and then he's just like... he doesn't have time for this. So, yeah. That'll be fun. There was some guy coming door to door to sell internet. And he's like, well, what are you getting for internet right now? I'm like, I don't know this guy. Random person shows up at my door asking about my internet. I don't need to answer that. So I made stuff up. I'm like, I got 500 gigabits per second. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, I am from Rogers, and I can guarantee you better service than your current provider. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, well, what are you paying for your 500 gigabytes per second? I'm like, again, I made something, I'm just like, oh, I don't know, 50 bucks. And he's like, okay, Rogers can offer you 500 gigabytes per 500 gigabytes per second download for 6 months for $50 a month. I'm like, why would I want to do that? I mean, if I switch to Rogers, then I'm going to end up switching back because their prices are exorbitant. But I mean, not only that, it's like... they say you get this much for 6 months. You got to pay attention to their wording here. They say they offer for 6 months. What happens after 6 months? You have to ask this question. It's sad, but you have to ask it. Well, after 6 months, it goes up to about twice what it would normally be because of the promotional offer. They got to pay off the promotion. And then they just keep it up there. They'll basically say for the first 6 months you only pay $50 a month. After that you pay $500 a month. It's like, yeah, okay. And then you're like, well, what if I just cancel? Well, their cancellation, they recoup that cost somehow. So that's where the cancellation fees come into play. It's like, yeah, you had a promotional offer, so we're going to jack up the cancellation fees to make sure that we get our money's worth out of that promotional offer. So, bottom line is don't trust Rogers. Yeah, this guy left his card or something. I forget what it said. It was like, your community Rogers internet provider. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want them to provide my internet, thank you. Their base package is 3 times more expensive than what I'm paying. I don't think I'm gonna go with them. Definitely not. We're out of pickaxe. Let's get another one. So I made the perfect loaf of bread this week. It was such a perfect loaf of bread that I was reluctant to even eat it. I was just going to sit there and admire it for the rest of its good days. And then eventually it'll start to grow mold, and then it'll no longer be edible. Oh, but man, that is like the perfect loaf of bread. I was so happy when I made that. I pull it out of the oven, I'm like, holy crap, this looks alright. I take it out of the tin. Oh, diamonds! And I'm just like, yeah, that's a great loaf of bread. Yeah, I literally said that. I was like, oh, diamonds! The second that I pulled my bread out. Okay, we are going to have to mine the hell out of the area around these. Look at this. There's just lava all over the place. Alright, you can do... well, that's not going to do it all. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. We've got diamond... oh, shit. We've got diamonds. They are out surrounded by lava. And over top of them is a load of nothing. A whole load of nothing. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. We can... I gotta get the Silk Touch pickaxe. I should have brought that with me. Because then we got the Fortune Enchant pickaxe. Okay, what's up here? What's up here? I'm curious. Okay, lava. Lava's that it? That all we got up here? Is everything clean? Everything's kosher? Alright, we looking good. Alright, we got a little stuff over there that could be blocked off easily enough. This looks alright. Okay, we can mine from up top. Up top is good. But yeah, this loaf of bread. I am definitely going to be making bread by hand from now on. Was not expecting it to turn out as well as it did. And it just turned out perfect. So I'm very happy making my own bread. Let's go mine some diamonds. I got to get a Silk Touch pickaxe down here. And who knows, today might be the day that we finish Server Timmy's challenge and get free reign of the server. So we'll see. Apparently there's, I think I mentioned this last episode, but I'm no longer, apparently Minecraft is making a comeback, according to the big Minecraft players. I'm just like, dude, I've been doing this for at least a year now. It never went away. Minecraft has always been a thing. But of course, to these people, they gave up on it. They just kind of pushed it to the side. And, yeah. But anyway, there's, what's his name, doing a solo, well, not a solo, a multiplayer survival island. And I'm doing a survival island, which is solo multiplayer. Which is called solo multiplayer simply because I'm playing it solo, but it's on a multiplayer server. So... maybe I can get them to let me join their server, and then all of a sudden I'll have all the Minecraft fans coming over to my stream. No. Ain't nobody gonna watch this stream. This is gonna be like solo multiplayer Minecraft. I think the day that I get a player... whoa. The day I get a player 2 is gonna be when people stop watching this. And nobody watches to begin with, so it's a thing. But yeah, the perfect loaf of bread. I've been watching an anime called My Neighbor is a Vampire, or Miss Vampire in the Neighborhood, or something like that. Or Miss Vampire Who Lives in the Neighborhood. I forget what it's called. I don't fully know the name of it, but it's kind of cute. It's got some cutesy stuff and whatever. Which is alright. Damn it, I came up here for a pickaxe and I didn't bring it. Whoa! Stupid horse. No! Let me into my chest, you bastard. Come on. Okay, it's not in there. Stupid horse. One of these days I'm going to get that horse out from under there. I don't know why it's under there to begin with. I mean, what kind of a place is that for a horse? Underground. Okay, there's the Nep gear. That's what we're going to use to mine the diamonds. But to pick them up, we need... there we go. Ironic pickaxe. I should just call it that. It's the Silk Touch. We're going to Silk Touch these diamonds, bring them up here. See how many we get from the Nep gear. And, yeah. So watching that anime about the vampire person, it's like, I wonder if I could... like, I don't know. When people are around me, physically, it's like they lose energy and I gain energy. And it's like, I wonder if that's the equivalent of the literary device that is the vampire. Like, it's a person that takes the energy of the people around them, sort of deal. So as a literary device, one might actually argue that I am a vampire. But then, at the same time, you could argue the exact opposite, since apparently, well, what would be the opposite? I guess would be a question to consider. Okay, I need something that I can pick these up. Give me some space here. What do I not need? I don't need granite. I don't need oak. I don't need string. 1, 2. Give me these. Come on. 3, 4, 5. This is going to be number 6. Don't go into lava. Arigatou gozaimashita. We're good. Any other diamonds around here? There might be. It's close to that level. Usually you find them in caves and stuff, right? Well, I guess I can't find them here. Let's go back. Let's mine them up with the Nep gear. That'll be the thing to do. Apparently people are still telling me that I have a voice for radio. And I don't know. I did used to do radio. I was, there was a time when I was on the university radio station. And, of course, nobody listens to university radio, and for good reason. But because it was a Canadian station, a Canadian university radio station thing, they had a rule about Canadian content. You had to be like 80% Canadian content for the music that you play and whatever. And so they had this library just filled with just these random bands you never heard of, like, I don't know. Let's make up one. Les Personnes Excités, for example. Like, just, who are these people? I don't know. But apparently they have a band, and apparently it's good enough to be on Canadian radio because we're required to put on so much Canadian content. And it's just that, I don't know. If you force a certain percentage, you're forcing a target, which never works out well, right? I mean, if the music was good, it would be on the radio anyway. But the problem is it's not good. And so it's not on the radio and people don't want to listen to it. It's not because, it's not because of some people saying, oh, we want to play American music only. It's because these Canadian bands, sorry to admit it, a lot of them aren't very good. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Out of 6, we got 11. We basically doubled our money there. That's awesome. But yeah, basically, I'm not trying to rake on them or anything, or rack. Not trying to rack on them or anything. I'm just saying, you don't try to enforce a target. You try to encourage bands and you try to give them resources so that they can make better content, so that radio stations will want to play their content. Just trying to force it doesn't seem to make anything work good. It just gives a worse impression overall of the Canadian music artists. Anyway, I should put the Nep gear away because I know I am going to accidentally start mining with it. Feels like we're getting close to the end of the episode here, too. Anything else? I don't think so. Les Personnes Excités. With their new hit single, Mon poulet qui doit manger. I don't know. Bon poulet qui doit manger. That sounds like something they'd have on Canadian radio, eh? Anyway, yeah, not trying to rack on them or anything, or rip on them. Rip on them is the term. Not trying to rip on them. Just saying. Give them resources. Let them be good. Don't just try to force the radio stations to play it because it's Canadian. It's, if it doesn't sound very good, then it doesn't sound good. It's just a fact. Let's just randomly go this way, This is closer. Oops. Yep. Gonna mine for some more diamonds here. Just cuz. Hopefully I don't have my silk touch pickaxe. So if we do find any, I'm just gonna go to the end of this pickaxe and then I'm gonna end the episode here. So Mon poulet qui doit manger. I'm the 404 guy, 7he404guy. Heading into final exams next week. There may or may not be another Minecraft 404 Island episode. It's hard to say. Depends on how hard I'm studying. Got a lot of studying to do. Getting into final exams, you know. It's a busy time of year too for everyone, you know. It's that holiday season. People rushing around everywhere. I have personally almost been hit by 5 cars in the past 3 days. That's crossing with the lights at the crosswalk. Keep your eyes out there, folks. It's a dangerous world. Don't want no one to get hurt. Oh yeah, yesterday someone tried to mug me, but I got saved by the bus. I'm like walking past, he pulls something out of his pocket, he's like, hey buddy. And then the bus pulls up, and I'm like, hey, there's a bus full of people here, you gonna rob me? It's, yeah, so I got on the bus, and built the safest thing I could do. Yeah, heck of a world. Gonna be making some more bread this weekend. Hopefully it turns out alright. I might post a video on YouTube about it. My car, oh, almost forgot to mention. My car started making a rattling sound today. I'm like, what is that rattling? It's... What could it be? It could be the transmission giving up. Probably not. And then I park it up, and there's no rattling sound anymore. I'm just like, I wonder where that went. So I open up the hood, I take a look inside. One of the bolts that holds down the engine cover is just gone. It's like there used to be 3 bolts holding down the engine cover. It's more like just an aesthetic thing. But, yeah. Just the bolt is completely gone. Where'd it go? I don't know. Apparently it was making a rattling sound, I guess. There's no more rattling sound. Took a look in there with my phone. And I couldn't see any bolt. So whatever the rattling was, either it was a bolt or it was something else, but it seems to have worked its way out there. That's, that is to be expected of a 20-year-old car. It's coming up on being a classic almost. Can't wait until that day when my car gets characterized as a classic and then all of a sudden people will be like, hey, that guy's got a classic car because it's 20 years old. Yeah. Not that they'll immediately recognize that, but, you know, they might. Alright, that's the end of the pickaxe, and that's the end of the episode. I'm the 404 guy, 7he404guy. That's it for this episode of Minecraft 404 Island, the only solo multiplayer Minecraft series on the internet. And we've been going a lot longer than those other guys who are just getting into survival islands, because we've been doing this for a little over, feels like a year now, I think. But hey, that's going to be it for this episode. I don't think anyone tuned in, but you know what? That's nothing new. Thanks for showing up. Anybody who happens to maybe hear this at all, keep on rocking and have yourselves a great day. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Or should I say, Oyasu minasai? Alright. Hey, 34 minutes. We're right on time. I got that internal clock down, man. Got that internal clock right down. Right down to the point. Oh. Hey. Come on, you. Apparently my stream doesn't want to stop. Stop, you bastard. What are you doing? Okay, hey, there we go.